Why do we choose to hold ourselves back from possibilities of something working out for us? I'm here to say that I'll continue making videos on YouTube. If you have been holding off like me, I've been holding off because I don't have the right equipment. Someone who wants to perfect everything that she creates, I hold back because it won't be as perfect as I want it to be. And that's a hard one to let go of. And why am I holding back from my greatness? Why do I think I'm less worthy of putting a video out there because it's not as crystal clear as I want it to be? Why do I feel I'm less worthy of it? Or I won't be worthy until you fill in the blank. This is to start the conversation of doing what you want to do, going after your desires. It's scary for us to get out of our comfort zone. It's scary to actually do the work. You know, when people say that, I was like, I didn't fully understand. I couldn't fully grasp why it's hard to do the work. I was like, well, if someone wants to do it, they'll do it. But until I got to that place, I felt myself wanting to retreat back to what I already know, to not even, it didn't make me want to try. But that's saying to the universe, or saying to spirit, that you don't truly desire what you want. In order for us to manifest in this physical realm, we have to embody the feelings our future self would embody. The gratitude, the happiness, the pleasure, the self-fulfillment, the confidence, the joy of our future self. We have to embody that now. Waking up and doing all those habits you say you want to have in the future, do that now. When I started my yoga journey, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait till I get a mat. I didn't wait till I got a mat. I did it on a carpet. I was like, okay, I'll start doing it and putting in the discipline once I have enough space around me to actually practice. I decided, no, if I want to live my true self, if I want to embody my higher self, I'm not focusing on what I don't have. I don't know if it continued. It popped up like, oh, I have to charge my device. I'm not focusing on my higher self, my true self. She's not focusing on what she doesn't have. She's going to use what she has now. And she's going to be grateful for what she has now. And I don't want to attach myself and stay in that version of me that's holding myself back just because it's not how I want it to be. That's okay. If I truly want to create, I will create. If I truly want to express myself, I will express myself however I'm able to. Yeah, so it's never too late. When we say it's too late, we're limiting ourselves to the possibilities of what can come into fruition. I don't want my life to continue believing that it's too late for something. I can choose. It's almost like choosing my reality. What kind of reality I want to live in. does my future self continue to doubt her capability just because she doesn't have this or that to make it perfect? No. She's confident in her words, in herself, in her message. Yeah, it sucks not editing. My Pisces is always in a dreamlike state. I can see such beauty in the mind of what I can create. I come up with ideas and I'm like, I can just see it. I can see the beauty of it, and I don't have to. I'm not allowing my mind to equate. I'm not allowing my mind to equate success to numbers. More numbers does not equal more success to me. If I like what I'm saying to you right now, then I like what I'm saying to you. If it doesn't reach out to that many people, it's okay, because I wanted to make a video about it, just simply saying that maybe it goes along with just continuing to live for you, and maybe that's why I'm creating, honestly, in the first place. It's not something I pictured my younger self would be into, but yeah, I just want to be giving permission to people and to myself that it's okay to not always be perfect. Really, it's okay to put yourself out there imperfectly. And I didn't make videos before because my space around me was not healthy. This was a few years ago. And I'm doing that now. Even though I'm in a new space, I'm still making excuses. That's why they say where you are, wherever you go, there you are. And all these fears were coming up for me when I moved into my own space. Not entirely my own space, but my room is my sanctuary. It's where I feel the safest. But I had all these things come up and I didn't know I had. If I really want to live in the reality that I'm constantly dreaming about, that I'm saying I want this, that, this, this, I'm wanting this, and this. It's all about implementing the small habits that you can do now. I'm taking care of myself in ways that I never were before, because I believe in myself. I believe that what I do now can grow and expand even further and reach my physical reality. I believe that if I just do these small changes, that it will manifest. To let go of expectations as well, just let it go, release that. It does not belong to you. It really doesn't. It doesn't. I don't know. You gotta play ignorance. I don't know. You gotta just act like you don't know what it is. Like what's false expectations? I don't carry false expectations for myself. I don't know. I don't know. I think when I look back at old videos, maybe I'll look back on it this one day and be like, ugh. But that's how life is. We're constantly changing, and I choose to honor my younger self. I choose to honor every stage of my life. And when I do move, whenever that is, I don't want to look back and think about, oh, all those videos I could have created in that space. Whenever I cook or do my morning practices, tune into myself, just exist how I usually exist alone. I sometimes think, oh, I could pull out a camera and do that and film. But man, it won't look this, or it won't look that way, or this way. I'm like, this visual in my mind I'm always having, because I don't have the right equipment yet, because I'm not ready. I'm only telling myself I'm not ready. The only person telling yourself you're not ready is you, your mind. You can't listen to that voice, because the ego wants to stay in a comfort zone. That's how it survives. It doesn't know the unfamiliar. So when I'm telling myself, oh, I can't film this or that because it won't live up to what I have in here, I'm not going to limit myself anymore from that. Even if I did wait till I had the right equipment, that mentality will carry on even after, when I'm into new situations where I'm like, oh, I'm not ready for that yet because I don't have this. That will carry on, and I don't want to carry that with me with whatever I'm doing or trying to achieve next. Like, I'm trying to think of more examples as to what I've been holding off, or how it could lead to just anything. Like, oh, I can't be a poet. I can't be a poet yet because I'm not good at poetry. Hey, if you're writing poetry, you're writing poetry. You could say you're a poet, even if it's not good. Sometimes I write poetry just a little bit, see what I can create. I have dreams of mine, but I'm not going to tell myself I can't do it in that way. I know my dreams and all these visions, it can happen the way I want it to happen. But I can get myself there, only me. Even if it's 2025, 2030, I don't want to think too much in the illusion of the future, but even if it's a few years down the road and you think it's too late to start whatever you want to do, a channel. Why? I want to see more people on here. That's why. I'm like, I want to see more people. There's so many unique, beautiful people out there, I feel like, that I just want to see them. I want to see them living their lives, being themselves. I want to see people being their true selves, expressing themselves. Yeah. So there was that conversation with starting a channel, or any dream that you want that you feel that you're not ready for. Take it from me as someone who just has ideas of how they want things to go. It's just a practice for me. It's a practice for me to catch myself and be like, hey, I don't have to limit myself in this way. And then once I can move through that, it's like I'm building an armor, a shield, a body shield protecting me. And so whenever that mentality tries to come up again, or that limiting belief tries to come up again, from all these past experiences, now I'm stronger to deny that, to not let it get a hold of me, to possess me. truly. I can take from all those past experiences, all those times I said no, it's building me up to say, if it's building myself up so that when I encounter a situation or an experience where I'm telling myself no, all those experiences to tell myself yes instead. I think I kind of switched that around. All those experiences I said yes to, now I can say hell yes to more experiences. I don't know if that resonates with any of you, but it's a practice for me to getting better with myself, to honoring myself more and not self-sabotaging myself in this way. It's a better practice for me to be there for myself. This chapter of my life in the past few years is being there for myself. It's not easy, but as long as you have your breath, there's that possibility.